Good morning, everyone. Thank you once again for joining us at the South Dade Chamber of Candia. I'm a realtor with Avanti Way, but I'm also a board member with the South Dade Chamber of Commerce. And it is my pleasure to once again interview an interesting member of our community. The South Dade Shoutout, we meet folks in the business community of South Dade. We get to know a little bit more about their business, and hopefully what we want to do is to encourage you to go meet them yourselves and bring some business to them. Today we have Miss Anita Boodhwa. She's a service manager with Mobile One Car Care Center. Welcome, Anita.
Thank you for welcoming me, Richard.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. I've got a lot of questions, and mainly because I am not handy at all. I do not know anything about cars, and I depend 100% on folks like yourselves. Tell me about Mobile One Car Care Center. What is the gist of the business? What do you do?
Well, Mobile One Car Care Center, what we do over there, we service your vehicle, oil change, tire rotation, brakes, air filter, your tires, things like that we do on a daily basis. And our main goal is to get the customer in and out as fast as we can.
It's that everyday maintenance that's really, really important, right? That
Yes,
keeps the
very
car going.
important for your vehicle because we know how much you rely on your vehicle.
So you and I had a chance to chat a little bit before sitting down today. Tell me about the target clients that you have. Who are the target customers? Who are the folks that most need Mobile One Car Care Center?
Well, basically everybody needs Mobile Car Care Center.
Okay.
We service all makes and model. We try to keep up with the newer car, also the older car. It could be 5 years, it could be 10 years, it could be 20 years. Whether it's a Land Rover, whether it's a Mercedes-Benz, BMW, we do handle all cars.
Yeah. So my 2013 Camry.
Your 2013 Camry, definitely.
My 2022 Altima.
Altima for sure.
And my wife's 2022 Mercedes-Benz.
Mercedes-Benz for sure. We have all parts in stock as well.
My sense, again, coming from no basis of expertise whatsoever, my sense is that this is a very active market, that there's a lot of these kinds of car care centers. Besides being in South Dade, thank you again, what separates Mobile One from the other competition?
We're separated. One, we take care of the vehicle quickly. Oil changes are done between 10 to 15 minutes with an inspection, complete inspection on your car.
Mm-hmm.
Most places you go, oil change takes anywhere from half an hour to 2 hours. So clients don't have that time to sit at the dealer and wait for 2 hours for an oil change. So basically, once they drive in, they can sit in their car, they can get their oil change done, and within 15 minutes, they're on the road.
It's funny you mentioned it the way you described it, because I do have a service agreement with when I bought my car, but sometimes I do wait anywhere between an hour, and that's a good chunk of my day. Let's say I have you're doing a little bit more to my car, and it's going to be a wait. Is there any kind of other special service you guys give to?
Yeah, let's say you're bringing your car, we inspect your tires, you need tires and an alignment. What we normally do, you leave the car with me, we take you home. Once the car is finished, we go home and pick you up and bring you back to get your car.
Okay, not everybody does that. That's for sure. So one of the questions, the other thing we wanted to talk about, your opening. Well, first of all, tell me, service manager, what does your job entail? Well, what is it that you're responsible for?
Well, I need to ensure that every vehicle that comes in there is done properly.
Mm-hmm.
We have accurate parts. We have we can make sure we handle the clients, make sure everybody gets in and out,
Mm-hmm.
and oversee the entire operation on a daily basis.
At any given time, you're the bad guy or the good guy, depending on
I
how
try to
things
be
are
the
going.
good boy. I always try to be the good guy. For sure.
So what are your measures? What is it that you measure that at the end of the day you say, okay, we had a good day, we had a not so good
Based
day?
on car counts, we try to keep the car counts and keep the client in and out.
Mm-hmm.
So like I said, we measure the car count on a daily basis. So since we opened up, we've been trying to expand that car count.
When was the grand opening?
Our grand opening was end of May, Memorial Weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
And since that time, you've seen an increase in your car counts?
Most definitely. Yep. We have gotten an increase with the car counts.
Talk to me about the comments that you've been hearing. I'm sure you're trying to figure out what you're doing wrong, what you guys can do better. What is it that
Correct.
you that people have been
Mm,
happy about?
most of our client or all of our client with how fast the service, because some customers, like I said, they stay in their car, or some of them will go inside and wait. By the time they sit down, there's I go in there, you're ready. It's like already. So it's usually as how fast it is, and that we do have the part in stock for their cars, because since we're servicing all makes and models, the filters is one of the biggest issues. A lot of manufacturer matter, a lot of companies do not provide the filter. They don't have it in stock.
Hmm.
In our cases, most of the filters we do have in stock. So
Gotcha.
that was one of the things they're very surprised at.
Um, well, that's something that we don't think about. I just take my car. I want it taken care of. I don't think about those kind of things that you have to keep in mind, and just the logistics of it is very interesting.
Yes.
What's the other side of your business? You have folks like myself who need the regular maintenance done. What other aspects of how else are you growing your business? Who else are you trying to service?
Well, we're trying to get fleets as well.
Fleets like delivery vans, delivery companies.
Yes, delivery vans. If you have a small business, a small fleet, we try to get into that business as well, because a lot of company they have their employees on the road, and time is money. So for them, they need that efficiency. They need the fast service. They need the fast turnaround.
Sure.
So they're that's one of the reasons why we're trying to get into the fleet a little bit more, because now clients are understanding how fast their service is, and they can get their employee back on the road to service their customers. So
H-
that's
How many bays do you have?
three.
Three, and at any given time, there's three vehicles being serviced.
Most of the time, there's two, and we do have three, and occasionally.
Okay. Your talk to me about your techs, your technicians.
Our techs are licensed and certified,
Uh-huh.
and they come with years of experience. A few of our guys have over 40 years of experience on the vehicle, so combination of 40 years experience.
Cars don't look the same like they used to. When you pop up in the hood, you don't even see anything. They all look flat. A For a tech that's working underneath the car, the Mercedes, the Altimas, and these are going to be silly questions because I know nothing
Yeah.
about cars. But the Mercedes, the Altima, it doesn't matter to them. They know
That's
exactly what they're
Yeah, they know
doing, and
exactly what they're doing. And we have two technicians, one work in the bottom bay, one work in top. So we have one technician in the bottom, he drains the oil, inspect the bottom of the vehicle, and we have an upper technician that he inspect the top portion of the car, the air filters, the fluids, the tires. So that's what the upper technician does.
Mobile One. I'm looking at your logo. That's not a coincidence. It is Mobile
It
One.
is Mobile One, so we do use Mobile One oil as well.
Okay.
And we use synthetic oil. We do advanced synthetic, super synthetic, high mileage.
Okay. So your tech can explain all that to me when I go see them. Okay.
Yes,
Because
yes.
I don't know what you just said. Um, your story is interesting. You saw something interesting about this opportunity. Talk to me about how they got you.
Correct. Well, basically, I've been in the business for 22 years. I've worked as a parts manager, service manager, parts and service director, and I actually retired from the business. And Mobile One, once they opened up, they found out I was available, so they asked me to come and help them. I was supposed to be there a few months, help them to get the business going, but I fell in love with it and I stayed on.
Interesting.
Yes.
Well, that's a good story. What attracted you so much that you said, "Yeah, I don't need to relax. Let me go do this." Because
Because
I'm sure it's not an easy job what you're doing.
no, it's
It's
not
fast paced
fast paced.
by
Yeah,
your own definition. It's fast
fast.
and
Yeah. Well, I like to be keep active, so and I love the clients. I'm a people person. I love to be and explaining clients. A lot of clients come in and they don't know about coolant service. They don't know about transmission service. They don't know about differential service. They know
stop picking on me.
yes, and they don't even know when and how the intervals, the maintenance intervals. So I normally will sit there and explain the intervals, when it needs to be changed and why it needs to be changed. For example, their air filters. A lot of people don't realize that they even have a cabin filter. So these are the things, when I'm there, it's important that the client understand their vehicle, understand how it functions, what part they need, and what fluid they need to be changed at what intervals.
You work on your own car?
Sometimes.
Yeah, really?
Yeah,
God,
yeah,
you do
yeah,
that there? That's
yeah,
funny.
yeah, yeah.
Um, okay, so I drive in. Do I drive right to the bay, or I park and I walk into the?
No, we guide you. Once you pull in, we guide you in right into the bay, and we greet you, explain what type of oil change we have, and what service we'll be performing. At that point, we just get you logged in, and our technician will do a complete inspection,
Mhm.
which, like I said, the fluids, the air filter, the cabin filter, tires, things like that, your belts. We'll inspect that. If everything look good, we let you know everything is good. If it needs attention, we'll let you know at that point your vehicle needs certain attention, and we go from there.
If I have to wait, your waiting room is Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi, and yes, we do have a
Yeah.
Wi-Fi AC.
Okay.
Yes, because since your car is outside,
Right, right.
and we do have waiting area outside, but because inside is much nicer and cooler.
Mhm. Um, well, if airtime, dead time. Talk to me about the fleets that you're pursuing then. Semis or nothing that big?
No, we not semi, but we do the 3500. We do the 250, the 350.
That means you're talking about sizes of vehicles.
Yeah,
Okay.
the Ram, the Ford, Toyota, um, Sprinter van, Mercedes vans.
Sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
we do all those.
Okay. Well, your location is great because now you're caught. You're there right in the middle between all the activity that's
Correct.
going on in South
Yes.
Dade and then the
Yes.
folks in Kendall. You meant your the name is Mobile One Car Care Center Kendall.
Yes.
Okay, that's really interesting. You're going to get a lot of business that way. Um, so if you if I am, let me give you some scenarios then. If I know that I have Mobile One Car Care Center close by and they offer those regular maintenance things. So if I buy a new car or lease a new car, maybe I consider not spending the extra money on buying the service agreement and just going to them for the larger things. But for my regular maintenance, I come to you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
How does that affect the warranty of the car?
No, everything is documented, so it does not affect your warranty. And like I said, we run the VIN, and depending what type of oil you use, we put exactly that type of oil.
Okay.
So your warranty is always active with the manufacturer.
Okay. The opportunities of that Mobile One saw. Mobile One saw the opportunity of this location. Mobile One saw the opportunity of the growing population, I suppose.
Correct.
Yeah, we're really excited about the way this area is changing.
It is changing.
Electric vehicles, that it's still too small of a percentage. Just we
Yeah,
still
very, very small percentage.
okay. So you're
Very
not
small.
we're not
Yeah.
worried about that yet.
No, not quite yet.
Not yet.
And we do have client from the Keys that comes in, Homestead,
Mhm.
so which is kind of nice. So a lot of clients say, "Can you open a mobile one in the Keys?"
Oh, nice.
Yes, yes.
Nice. So there is a difference.
Yeah.
Somebody like me will notice a difference between. I mean, I'm not going to mention other companies, but another company where I can drive in and the service at Mobile One.
Correct.
So, when do I see you? I'm driving up. When do I see you?
Oh, I greet you as soon as you come
As soon
in.
as you drive in?
Yeah, because I'm always outside.
Okay.
So I greet you as soon as you walk in or you pulled in.
Right.
Technically, you're not walking in, you're pulling in.
We asked you about why we thought this was the right time to join this industry. Mobile One Car Care. This particular group. This is the first one in this area.
This is the first one.
Yeah, I can see how it potential will grow with the feedback you're getting.
Yes.
I already asked you this before, but maybe we can go into a little more detail. What is it that the clients are seeing about the service that they like a lot? And let's talk about some of the bugs. What are the things that challenges you ran into, but have since taken care of? What is it that you?
Well, when I initially started, the bugs that I ran into was not having the filter in stock because we had just opened up and we didn't have the inventory. And what I've been doing every day, each car that comes in, I go through the VIN, make sure that I have the cabin filter, the air filter, the wiper blades, tires, brakes. Um,
June, July, August. So you're starting to build up a database of the types of cars that are
the
coming
types of
in.
car and also the inventory for parts. Just make sure we always ensure all the parts are in stock when the vehicle comes in, because just say you come in to do brakes and we inspect your vehicle, you need brakes,
Mhm.
we have to have the brake pads in stock to be able to perform that work.
The marketing is going to be interesting. I mean, because then you'll know exactly who to market to. That's going to be
Yes.
interesting. Do you know right now off the top of your head which is the most common vehicle that you're seeing, or the age of the vehicle that you're seeing?
Well, we're seeing anything, it varies, but we're seeing anything from 1 to 5 years.
Okay,
We do see older cars as well. Um, and like I said, we do mostly synthetic and advanced synthetic oil.
really?
So, yes, we do.
Oh, I thought that was not the right way to go. That's what I
Well, it's surprising. Most of the newer vehicle, they do take synthetic oil. So
and
that's why it's
that lasts longer.
it lasts longer. You're doing your oil change 5 to 7,000 miles instead of a 3,000 miles
Okay,
than conventional oil change.
I gotta write that down. I just learned something today. Um, okay. What are the habits that me as a driver, as a car owner, what habits should I be following, so that my car lasts, gives me better performance? What is it that I should be doing?
Always, do your maintenance in a timely manner.
Hmm.
So, if your oil change, most of the newer car have an indicator that lets you know when you need an oil change.
Right.
If you do not have that, we always put a reminder sticker to let you know when your oil change is due. We normally do 5 to 7,000 miles, depending, on the vehicle, the age of the vehicle.
Hmm.
But our normal is 5,000 miles, and you bring it in, and like I said, air filter is very, very important. Your cabin filter is important
I didn't
to,
know there was a difference. I didn't know there was two
yes.
different things.
Well,
Okay.
your engine air filters for your engine compartment,
Hmm.
adjust your air and oil flow and your fuel flow. Pardon me there.
Sorry.
And your cabin filters, where you put inside your, that most of the time is towards your glove box, and that controls your airflow for your AC. And if you don't change that in a timely manner or whenever it's due, usually every 15,000 miles, you get an odor, like a misty odor smell. Yeah.
Okay.
So, and like I said, you don't want to, um, once that get clogged, you can affect your AC.
I think
So,
Mobile One did
yeah.
the right thing by
Yeah.
saying who can we get and who can we change. So you've been with them from day one.
I started in March, end of March. They open up technically in
May.
January.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
But May is when we did the grand opening.
Oh, okay. Soft
Yes.
opening then. All right. All right.
Yes, yes.
Is it going well on the fleet side?
On the fleet side, yes, we just started. We're doing most of the fleets account, like enterprise fleets. We just started that. So that's an automated center that the driver comes in, and we just submit a claim. So that's been going well. We just started our third one
We've
this week.
noticed. I've noticed, on the real estate side. I've noticed South Dade has a lot of independent businesses,
They do.
a lot of entrepreneurial people, and they have their cars, they have their fleets, they do a lot of their things, and it'd be interesting to see how we can spread the word, to make their life easier, lower their operation costs, and they have a good partner that understands their business.
Yeah, most definitely. And that's what we're trying to achieve, to reach out to those clients and let them know that we're there, because
Mhm.
since we just opened up, a lot of people don't know that we're there yet. So
Okay, you'll
we're
take care
working
of
on
that
that.
soon.
Yeah, yeah, very soon.
I think you'll be taking care of that soon.
Yes.
Um, couple of last thoughts. We're running up to the end here. The What are your hours of operation? How do people find you on the web?
Yeah, we're on Facebook, we're on the internet. Um, we do advertising here and there as well. We also, our hours, this will be interesting. We open from 8 to 6, Saturday 8 to 5, and also on Sunday.
No kidding.
Yes,
There we go.
yes. We kn-
For the
I
fleet people.
For the fleet people, we know how important it is. So, and Sundays we're open from 10 to 4.
Uh, I can order my new tires, or I can get new
Yes,
tires. I can do them.
yes. We do the tires, and like I said, every vehicle that comes in, we inspect the tire, let you know if you're gonna need it now. If it's immediate attention, you're gonna need it in 3 months. You're gonna need it in 2 months, and we do stock a lot of tires as well.
Okay.
We stock brakes, we stock tires.
Half of your battle as the service manager and whoever else you work with, half of your battle is ordering the right parts and just keeping them around, and
Correct.
not
Overstocked.
overstocking, and
Yes.
that's a lot of money. Okay.
Yes.
Um, you had retired. What had you retired from? Where were you before?
I worked as a fixed operation director, well, parts and service manager, and I did Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Fiat, Alpha,
Hmm.
and I helped out a little bit with the Hyundai.
Alpha.
Yes.
Alpha's worth the money? No, that's not fair. Don't answer the question. um, how do you see your business in your role? How do you see this growing? How do you see the footprint growing in the community?
Well, we're trying to expand the business more out. So, right, like I said, right now we're doing maintenance, some light repairs. Eventually, we do want to get into deeper repairs, like AC repair. We do vacuum recharge right now for the AC system, but got getting into changing a compressor, changing a dryer or evaporator.
Mhm.
Those are the type of things we want to get into eventually.
Okay, I I think you're going about this really really smart. Create that excitement of just how quick and how personal the service is, and eventually I got a bigger thing to go. Why not?
Yes,
I'm going to be great for you because I tend to hold on to my cars. I take good care of them, so I'll be
we're looking forward to see it. Thank you.
and see if it's true, right? Let's see if
Yes.
this guy's true. Um, well, I'm very very happy to have met you. I'm very very happy
Likewise.
to have learned about this. And one last quick question: if you weren't doing this, what would you be doing?
Traveling the world.
Traveling the world. Okay,
Yes.
well, the world's coming to you.
Yes.
It's been a pleasure meeting you, Anita. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Please give us the address for Mobile One Car Care Center.
Okay. It's 171.
17195
It's the 17195 South Dixie Highway.
in Palmetto Bay.
Yeah, Palmetto Bay. 33157.
Okay. Anita, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to meet you. Everyone, I really appreciate your time again. Thank you for joining us at the South Dade Chamber of Commerce Shout Out. Today we met and spoke with Anita
Boodhwa.
Boodhwa, thank you,
Boodhwa.
from Mobile One Car Care Center. Check them out. They're going to make your life much easier, and really you're gonna get the most out of your vehicle. My name is Richard Candia. Thank you for joining us at the South Dade South Dade Chamber of Commerce Shout Out. South Dade is the right place to work, live, play, and thrive. Thank you again.